mean, look, at the end of the day, I'm here to be the voice for the people and break the generational curse. Stand for something and not just fall for anything. And never get it twisted when I'm in the booth. You already know I'm a...
Well, you can't help but notice the high style of the Grizzlies. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. In the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum. Zion Williamson is out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Messi in at the center. And for Memphis, Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Wells in at the small forward position. Hey, Coach, it's NBA opening night, one of the best dates on the calendar. I know you're as excited as I am.
I sure am. Finally, Kevin, we get some games that count. We've been waiting months for tonight, and I love how at this point, everybody has playoff aspirations.
A lot of optimism, isn't there, Coach?
There sure is. This is the best day of the year.
You can see, and Coach, you can feel Ja Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does. And it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. To the left wing, to the inside, Williamson. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And so it's Bane with it. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. It's tipped. And Memphis with another turnover here. A little over a minute gone here in the first. Pass to Messi. And it's a great finish! Oh, my. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. And it's Morant missing.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
It's rebounded by Memphis. And going against New Orleans, their first game of the NBA's regular season.
And in their season series against this squad last year, very lopsided in their favor.
Well, this is what the fans want to see. Morant showing off all of his superb athleticism. Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Edey, nice work on the board. Staying off at the basket.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Here's McCollum. Now the dish to Murray. The tray. C.J. McCollum. And that's good. McCollum's got 5 now.
McCollum has a nice feel for catch-and-shoot jumpers. That's a shot they want to create for him as much as possible.
Murray with it. Now defended by Bane. Murray, good.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Over Williamson. Jackson misses. Pelicans leading by 5. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
The shot's good.
Running it down their throats. 3 straight baskets there in transition.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant kicks to Jackson. They need this. Here's Edey. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Yeah, secures the ball off the glass. Does a nice job going right back up.
Pass to Messi. Morant comes with the double team. Wide open look here for Murray. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Murray against Morant. from outside the arc, drains the three-pointer. He's got 7.
Yeah, you know, when Morant's hitting from out there, he becomes unstoppable.
New Orleans leading by 4. So stand the Grizzlies trio of Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, and Jaren Jackson Jr. From the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. Look, not only are those 3 outstanding individual players, but they complement each other so well. There's such a great fit with those 3 guys. That's a great base for the future.
Bane with the steal. Inside. And finished off by Morant.
You know why Morant makes those dunks look so easy? He's got a 44-inch vertical. That's unbelievable.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. And defensively stand, the Pelicans look to try and switch as much as they can.
Yeah, Kevin, and it makes sense with their personnel. It can mean reduced minutes for traditional centers at times, but that's the defensive philosophy they've committed to.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And it's Vince Williams with the foul. That's his first foul. Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for New Orleans. Tries a 3 off the inbound. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, for still being fairly new to the league, you gotta love the vision Jones brings.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Thank you, Kevin. I was able to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies for just a minute. Now, he's concerned about a lot of things, but in particular, he's worried about how to deal with DeJounte Murray. Coach said he's an opportunist in transition. Everybody's got to get back after a miss, or he'll eat us alive. Sounds like the same thing we've heard from other coaches. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Here's Alvarado, and the rejection by Pippen. They get a hand on it. Outside Williams. Clark for 3. He can't get it to go. New Orleans in the lead. To the middle. It's blocked. Jackson deciding where to go with it. The kick out to Williams. Outside Jackson. A new 14 for the Grizzlies. New Orleans has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Takes it inside. Off target from three-point range.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots. Better selection. They have to be set up for success.
Murray against Williams. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Jackson kicks to Williams. And now Jones running the floor all by himself. Good on the shot. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Corey Joseph's checked in for the Grizzlies. He's checked in for the Pelicans. Here's Huff. Pelicans with the rebound. Alvarado with it. Nothing on the board. The pass to Boston. Takes it off the glass.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Pippen dishes to Clark. Poke loose. Outside for Pippen. Left side Joseph. Can't hit that one. Excellent D that time from Jones. Pass to B. Jacks up a 3. It's Clark with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
To the paint. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Huff passes to Clark. It's stolen by Jones. Here's B. The 3. Got a hand on it. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Pelicans ahead, up 4. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Yeah, turning defense into offense, getting out in the open floor. This is exactly what they wanted.
So for New Orleans right now, we've got B. Trey Murphy is out there with Williamson. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Messi in at the 5, home in the paint.
Well, to Zion, a little bit of contact is nothing. I'm not even sure he feels it.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Greg, with how explosive John Moran is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
This is to Clark. Outside Jackson, and stolen by Williamson. Driving the lane, count the basket. Now it's a 6-point Pelican lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
McCollum left side. Here's Messi. He's covered by Clark. Here's McCollum. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Well, McCollum really can hit from anywhere. He's got every move.
It's Morant with the drop. And finished by Morant.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates...
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. Well, we'll never get tired of those dunks from Zion.
Here's Morant. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alford.
Kevin, thanks. DeJounte Murray is not one for the fast lane. He said, I come from all that stuff, but I've been done that. I'm a homebody. I'm focusing on basketball. There's a lot going on in this world, so it's about being smart. Kevin, growing up in South Seattle, he's seen it all. Back to you.
You know, David, he counts himself fortunate to have escaped all of that. Thank you. Morant kicks to Wells. No good with the triple. Pelicans leading by 7. Here's McCollum. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Yeah, and once Morant takes off like that, the defense has to know what's coming next.
Morant with the steal. With the drive. And here's the upcoming schedule for New Orleans. On Saturday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Houston Rockets.
In that game against Portland, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take to the floor, and they want to get off to a quick start.
Well, the way that Morant is able to twist and contort through a defense, he is one of a kind in that regard.
Here's Williamson. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Driving to the basket. And the dunk by Wells.
What a passer Bane has become.
New Orleans has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Fires the 3. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And that one's good, Williamson.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. And we've seen Stan DeJounte Murray prove for years that he is a 20-point player.
Yeah, and Kevin, he can score as a point guard or he can be off the ball. But the best thing about DeJounte Murray, he is a great two-way player, one of the best guard defenders we have in this league.
Pass to Edey, 4 on the shot clock. Outside, Bane, over McCollum. Bane, no good. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Murray. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Yeah, 2 tough points from Murray. He's got some grit to his game.
Here's Morant for Murray. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
You really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
Some changes for New Orleans. Boston's checked in. And it's Jose Alvarado in for DeJounte Murray. The 3 from McCollum hits it from 3-point range. McCollum's got 12 in the game.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Alvarado finds Jones. Launches it. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Morant and Jones sends it back.
Just some excellent timing from Jones on the block attack. It all lined up for him.
New Orleans leading by 6. Here's Alvarado. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Edey picks one up. We've got some talented defensive big men in the league today, Coach. But in your opinion, who would you say is the best rim protector?
Well, Kevin, I would have said Rudy Gobert, because people didn't even want to go to the rim and challenge it. Anthony Davis is great. And I'm telling you, the young guy, Victor Wembanyama, I think is the best we've got now.
Isn't he something else, Stan? We've never seen anything like him.
We never have, and I'm not sure we ever will again.
The Grizzlies trail by 7.
Number 17.
Here's Morant. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Cullen passes to Jones. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Ruff's jacked in. Gigi Jackson comes in for Jaren Jackson. Joseph, he's checked in for Bain. And Pippen subbed in for Morant. And the Pelicans also making a change. He's checked in for McCollum. Williams kicks to Pippen. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. In third, the Grizzlies. Fifth on the list, the Pelicans.
So many second chance opportunities for both of these clubs a season ago, and they really took advantage.
Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Vince Williams. .111 left to play in the first half. Basket good.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Jackson, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Remains Memphis ball.
And 1:01 left now here in the second. Clark, the pass to Huff, puts the move on. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. New Orleans leading by 9. Here's Jones, and Jones slams it home.
Just slicing to the bucket. Jones looking solid off the drive.
It's good. Clark's got 6 points.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
New Orleans has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. There's 31 seconds left in the first half.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Pelicans shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
It's Pippen on the wing. He's defended by Alvarado. Jackson drives in.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's B. The Grizzlies pull it in. Clark's got his 5th rebound in this one. 1 second left. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and C.J. McCollum was on fire in the first half. He had 12 points, 2 assists, and 2 steals. What did you think, Shaq, about New Orleans?
Well, we know the coach is happy. Steady start to the night for them. They're not wasting possession. They built a nice lead. They continue to limit their turnovers. They're going to be tough to beat on.
How about you, Kenny? And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. We've got Edey. Pippen is out there with Desmond Bain. Then there's Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
And, you know, Sam, we've watched Desmond Bain evolve into a number 1 option on offense. He's always been there, but now he really is at the top of the heap.
Yeah, he sure is. Look, Kevin, you know, he came into the league as a three-point shooter, and he's a great one. But he's developed his game off the dribble, very good mid-range shooter, and he's strong enough to finish around the rim. Look out below. Zion came flying in to finish that alley-oop.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They've led by as many as 11 points.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul. That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors. Starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Misi's shot is good.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love the dedication. This is how you have to play. Don't let up just because you're out front.
Here's McCollum. It's deflected. Tipped away. Passes it to Murray. Here's Misi. Over Edey, and the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. Zach Edey picks one up, and we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Dan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks? Yeah, payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof, but look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
And a wide open look for McCollum. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, when he finds his flow, McCollum can be a thorn in the side of the defense with how he can fill it out.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And GA, what you have to admire about C.J. McCollum is he is the consummate pro.
Yeah, at this stage of his career, he's the adult in the room, and he's grown into a connector on the floor while still being that professional scorer.
New Orleans leading by 13. Pass to Misi. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
This speaks to how confident Murphy is. Excellent at recognizing when to take these shots.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Commissioner Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy, and talent gets rewarded. With a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent, new and different stars end up emerging. Kevin?
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you. Bain against McCollum. Murray outside. 5 on the clock. A 3-ball. C.J. McCollum, and that's good. McCollum's got 18 points.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Murray against Morant. Pass to Messi. Murray kicks to Williamson. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Bain against McCollum. Here's Messi. He's got 10. Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points. Yeah, classic block out. You love to see that. Taking care of the defensive glass.
Another one falls for New Orleans.
Timeout. Look, we don't see Murphy take a lot of mid-range shots, but his jumper is pure from anywhere on the court.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And Greg, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
And here's a look at the stats for Williams. Last season's performance for him, he put up about 6 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
Yeah, look, it's not about being a stat stuffer. It's about being a guy coaches can count on and an asset to the team as a whole.
Here's Alvarado. Joseph with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 21. Left side Jackson. Off target at the rim. The Pelicans have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. That's tipped. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pelicans.
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with this transition.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
Huff passes to Joseph. Count it. Joseph's got his first points of the night.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
The pass to Boston. Shoots from 12. It's hauled in by Huff. Huff's got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low, Clark. And slam dunk by Clark.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
The 11-footer. And the basket by Alvarado. Alvarado's got 8.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
While we have a chance, let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. Second, the Grizzlies.
Well, last year, they were all over the glass. Their physicality is what helped define their identity.
He doesn't get the second one. Pelicans leading by 22 to the left side wing. No good on the triple.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Pippen's checked in. 1:37 left to play here in the third. Joseph dishes to Pippen. They get the rebound. Clark kicks to Jackson. The three, Pippen. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. He has 7.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
And it's denied. Joseph, the pass to Jackson. And the shot goes down.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, it'll take time. They need to keep stringing together positive possessions. And defensively, they need stops.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Pelicans leading by 19 points. Jones, the pass to Alvarado. Steps back and shoots. The rebound by Pippen.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Clark finds Joseph, and that one is good. Joseph's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And perfect timing. This run is exactly what they needed, and it's right when they needed it. They couldn't afford to wait any longer.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
Grizzlies have been shooting right around 75% of the line, 9 of 12 so far.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Both shots good from the stripe. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the New Orleans Pelicans. And it's blocked. They retain possession. The rebound by Pippen.
And sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Pelicans lead by 15. Live from the FedEx Forum. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. In the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum. Zion Williamson is out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Messi in at the 5.
Well, it seems like every season, DeJounte Murray is out to make it his best year. That competitiveness is something you really appreciate.
And Morant gets it to go.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain that.
Williamson against Jackson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Sharon Jackson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Williamson. Over to the left wing. Pass to Murray. The 3.
Well, with this team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Here's Morant. He dishes it to Jackson. Out to the right wing. Some nice passing there by Memphis. From the stripe. And it's Morant missing.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Here's Williamson. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And it's Morant missing. Pelicans leading by 15. Here's the dish to McCollum. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
And he's capable of turning it up on offense. When McCollum catches fire, this is a guy that can get uber aggressive. And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Murray, good.
Pounding it in the paint there. Murray doing it all.
Morant against Murray. Morant kicks to Bain. To the middle. Here's Clark. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
Bain against McCollum. There's the triple. Hands it from downtown. McCollum's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Morant against Murray. Passes to Wells. Now, here's Bain. He's covered closely. Clark kicks to Wells. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Edey's checked in. Jackson against Williamson. Over Jackson. And the rejection by Jackson. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Williamson. On the wing, Murray. Elbow shot is on the way. And they pick up 2. And the Pelicans lead by 20.
Well, that can be a tough range, but Murray made it look routine.
And it's Morant missing. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
To stop the run. And that one's good. Morant.
Yeah, Morant uses his incredible body control to work through that contact.
Pass to Nisi. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Morant. He takes it in, and Morant throws it down.
Yeah, when Morant gets a step to the hoop, he's looking to drop the hammer on you.
Here's Nisi. Here's McCollum. Murray left side. McCollum with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. McCollum passes to Williamson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
That's just all Zion. Once he gets that close, he's zoned in on capitalizing no matter what.
Timeout called. The Grizzlies. Greg, one of the best assets of Zion Williamson is his versatility.
And the combination of power and skill, it's obviously unique. And what I love about him is he's making better and better decisions. He's become as reliable as he is explosive.
Here's Morant. The kick out to Bain. Morant against Murray. Morant passes to Wells. Here's Edey. Wells in the corner. Pass to Edey. Outside, Bain. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And it's Morant missing. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Morant with it. Now defended by Williamson. And the dunk by Jackson. Well, with Morant running the pick and roll, good things usually happen. New Orleans leading by 20. Now Murray. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
Here's Morant. And finished by Morant.
Well, this is Morant at his very best. His teammates need to just continue getting him the ball and letting him do his thing.
1:52 left in the game. McCollum dishes to Murray. Tries from 7. It's deflected. And there's the pass to Bain. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Not settling for a jump shot. Bain right at the rim.
Murray surveying the D. We've got 1:18 left here in the fourth quarter. Williamson finds Murray. Back to Williamson. New Orleans moving the ball around. Baseline J on the way. Murray, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 16.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Pelicans.
And as we watch the game wind down, you have to look back at all the second-chance points these guys generated.
Yeah, they clearly won the second-chance points category. Possession after possession, we watch them go after the ball and make misses turn into makes.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
The kick out to Bain. Here's Wells. Off target from outside. No question who's been in control of this game.
Boy, they have really taken charge here.
Back to Williamson. Pass to Murray. Here's McCollum. Offline. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. A resounding victory for them. And
oh yeah. Oh yeah. These people done turned us into bosses. That's my oh, yeah. Hey, I find a loophole. Been since a youngster. Fully, we can't let no punk us. About no, I treat a model like a free. I know thugs, I know. I was raised to get some money, flip that like 10 ways. In the, my money hungry, stack that for 90 days. In the room, they like they getting paid. Rolls Royces in the trenches, parked in front of Section 8. I'm on a strict diet, hood, bocce in it. You know how I rock, I pass the no active one up top. We at the Angelino at the top. Found introduced the she going, go ahead and shoot your shot. I throw the lemon course. I'm on Deuce Block. He run now for sport. We off the court. They hating, that's of course. Them bum poor. Sponsoring up. Got money, we want more. I find a loophole. Been since a youngster. Fully, we can't let no punk us. About no, I treat a model like a. I know thugs, I know. I was raised to get some money, flip that like 10 ways. In the, my money hungry, stack that for 90 days. In the room, they like they getting paid. Rolls Royces in the trenches, parked in front of Section 8.
Yeah, park Ferraris in the ghetto. 21. Real used to re-up with them. Miss them with that. Bought my dollar like on Creflo. 21. Say you then when I, why you careful? Block, that's easy. 21. Y'all be eating noodles, we sit down and eat sashimi. Fast. You say you a gangster, just be like that when you see me. You can ask the odds, we know forgiving.
I find a loophole. Been since a youngster. Fully, we can't let no punk us. About no, I treat a model like a. I know thugs, I know. I was raised to get some money, flip that like 10 ways. In the, my money hungry, stack that for 90 days. In the room, they like they getting paid. Rolls Royces in the trenches, parked in front of Section 8.
Money to make, thought I was catching my break. Still at my job every day, can't put your pride in the bank. I need some sugar and shine, need me a slice of that pie. They took a slice of my pride, turning my blood into pocket. I made me some time, I never got time. I'm missing holidays, but in a lot of ways I'm still gifted. Regardless if it's Christmas, snooze my alarm again. And a lot might come to get me before I ride away in that Bentley. This what he said, you might not wake up if you snooze it again. You can't let a new ever get to your head. Dress for the camera again. Funny how you look the best when you at the top. Funny how you look the same when you die. Respect the dead, they gon' ask me, but you can't see Gucci shoes in it. There's gotta be better ways to lengthen my resume. Wish I could get away. I might just try today. Expected a medal for doing my job. You never need a receipt when you give it to God. But how can I prove I'm alive? My blood and my sweat is a sign. My OG would pull me aside and tell me it's due when you die. I got back pain, I got carried away. Migraine every day, max pain, no minimum wage, tax break. They take everything. To be frank, I feel like I'm saint. Heavy bags, Louis and Saint. What if I give it away? I might just try to overwork on the page.
seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo super saiyan. Subiendo de level como Sander Saya. En las olimpiadas con todas las medallas. Van a extrañarme el día que me vaya. Todos los tuyos quieren tirar la toalla. A la hora cero en la raya. Seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo super saiyan. Subiendo de level como Sander Saya. En las olimpiadas con todas las medallas. Van a extrañarme el día que me vaya. Todos los tuyos quieren tirar la toalla. Estoy demasiado veloz, no pueden verme. Cada vez que quiero quemar, le tiro a Werner. Me gustan más los billetes azules que los verdes. Ustedes hasta cuando ganan pierden. A todas estas serpientes les mudé las pieles. Los zorros combinando las cartieles. Fanáticos con mi nombre en los carteles. Me muevo como los que tú quieres. Guagua blinda pa' brindar. De mi pauta esta se quieren guindar. Si por mi instinto me dejo llevar, pues les doy bullet. Escúchame bien, yo no tengo rival. Tú podrás rimar, pero no suena igual. Es mantenerse, no es solo llegar. Tanto dinero que piensan que es ilegal. Sander Saya en las olimpiadas con todas las medallas. Van a extrañarme el día que me vaya. Todos los tuyos quieren tirar la toalla. No tengo que decir de dónde soy. Todo esto lo saben ya. No sé si hay guerra o es solo un rumor. Vamos para la calle a ver si es verdad. Tengo fe, sé que pronto mi Dios vendrá. Mientras
A quick peek into the locker room as the play looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Anthony Davis is out there with Derek Lively. Then it's Klay Thompson. And it's Christie in at point guard. And for Houston, Whitmore out there with Amin Thompson. Then it's Tari Eason. Then there's Alperon Şengün. And it's Durant in at the 4. Thompson passes to Lively. Well, Grant, to be here for some horrifying hoops on Halloween. You like that?
I do. That's pretty good, man. What could be scarier than losing on Halloween? Looks like a lot of the fans showed up with their Halloween spirit, so it should be fun for everyone choosing to spend their evening with us.
The NBA becoming more and more global, Clark. Şengün, a perfect example of that.
Yeah, Alperon Şengün out of Turkey. Right now on the fast track to being the best player to ever come out of his homeland. So still very young, but boy, his future is quite bright. You can almost see the hunger and focus in the eyes of Alperon Şengün. I mean, this guy completely locked in on doing as much as he can for his team when he's out there.
Now here's Davis. Got it.
Davis really going up strong once he's near the basket. Love seeing him do that.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Defeated by Washington in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And I'll tell you what a surprising result. Losing to an underdog is one thing, but getting blown out is quite another.
I know. I mean, I'm with you there. It just seemed as though they were sleepwalking their way through that entire game. It was, in my estimation, just inexcusable.
Eason finds Durant. And the rebound goes to Dallas. This is the first they're seeing of Houston.
And they were the odds-on favorite in this matchup last year, but actually lost the season series.
Yeah, and for them, that was a bit embarrassing. So expect them to come back with a point to prove tonight.
And Şengün gets it to go.
The balance, the focus, Şengün shrugging off the contact in style.
Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I caught up with Houston's head coach earlier, and the point of emphasis in the game plan against Anthony Davis was to simply be more physical inside. Coach said we have to force him outside the paint and make him shoot those mid to long range shots. Sounds like they're willing to give up the outside shot to keep Davis from dominating the paint.
Thanks for that, Allie. Durant against Lively. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Out to the right wing. And here's Thompson for 3. The shot no good. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Eason. Blocked. Here's Christie. Defended by Thompson. Christie's shot is off. The Rockets lead by 3. Eason with the ball. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Washington. here in the first, about 3 minutes in. The kick to Durant. The three is up. Here's Şengün. Outside Whitmore. Launches it. Lively grabs the miss. Mavericks trail by 3. Pass to Davis. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Thompson passes to Eason. And he drives in and is blocked.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Here's Durant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Derek Lively. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
Smith, he's checked in for Eason.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And Houston making a change here. Landale's checked in. And Dallas with a change here, too. Gafford's checked in. And the shot goes in. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
Here's Whitmore. The kick to Durant. Pass to Smith. On target from about 13 feet.
Not an easy shot for a young player, but Smith Jr. really smooth that time.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Here's Thompson. And Davis with the block.
Got to be careful putting up a shot around Anthony Davis.
And it's Gafford missing.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Out to Thompson. Counted from distance. He's got 5.
Nice read by Thompson right there, you know, showing he's more than just a shooter with plays like this.
Timeout called. Houston.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Washington's checked in for Dallas. Williams comes in for Christie. And with a pause in the action, here we have the best rebounding teams from last year. Number 1, Houston.
Last year, this was a team that owned the paint. They were so committed to rebounding. And that's a stat you love to lead the league in.
Here's Flash. Williams defending. Pass to Dunn. And he dunks it down.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Smith. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Gafford finds Davis. The kick out to Williams. Davis, the pass to Williams. Davis down low, covered by Smith. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. That's going to send Anthony Davis to the line. It's going to be on Jabari Smith.
when you talk about two-way impact on the game, AD might be the top guy in the league. I mean, when he's healthy, he's a menace on defense with that length and timing. And offensively, he can carry a team.
Pass to Washington. Smith against Davis. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Rockets trail by 5. Here's Smith. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
And I like to see this from Smith. Pushing the action, not just hanging around the perimeter.
Smith hits them both.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The 3 from Washington. It's hauled in by Landale.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
Pass to Washington. Here's Davis. Back to Washington. From the arc. He's off on that one. 1 second left. That one no good. And so it's Anthony Davis making things happen for the Mavericks. Between the scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. Back after this. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. Just speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
The Rockets trail. We've got Amen Thompson. Kevin Durant is out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Alperon Şengün. And it's Flash in at the 2. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Well, Clark, we hear coaches often say, trust your teammates. Why is that sometimes a challenge?
Well, you know, when you talk about passing the basketball, there's got to be a level of trust and confidence that where you pass it to is going to produce some fruit. And that it might come back to you if that's the best play. And then defensively, you can't be good defensively without communicating and trusting one another to cover for each other in the defensive scheme that you're playing.
Now Durant to the inside. Here's Thompson. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Marshall with the bucket.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And we're going to have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And Houston has possession. Outside Durant. Out to the wing. Thompson against Williams. Tipped.
When Lively's on you like this with all his size and length, it's hard to get a shot off on it.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Ali LaForce.
Well, similarities in the games of Alperen Şengün and Nikola Jokic. A couple years back, Jokic suggested that Houston run their offense more through him, and they have. Jokic said that's going to benefit the whole organization. He wants to pass and play for the team. They'll move when the ball is in his hands. Brian?
Well, Jokic would know. Thanks, Ali. Got a piece of it. For 3, Durant. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got 4 rebounds in the game. Washington finds Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Right at the rim. That's where Lively loves to get his opportunities.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Here's Flash. Excellent D there from Lively. The Mavericks lead by 3. Here's Marshall. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Marshall's got his second bucket of the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And it's good. 2 points.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Williams passes to Lively. Sengun with a steal. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Oh, to the wing, right side. The 3 from Washington. It's rebounded by Sengun. Sengun's got 6 rebounds here tonight. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Flash, the pass to Sengun. Short range, and it's Houston scoring again.
What a move by Sengun in close. Determination for sure.
And Dallas calls time here.
They're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And Houston making a change here. Whitmore's checked in, and it's Williams off the drive. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Rockets.
They're working themselves to the line, using great fakes and getting into the body of the shot blocker.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys? Lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Count that one. Thompson's got 6 in the quarter.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Now here's Durant. Thompson left side. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Lively. Pass to Christie. Thompson with a steal. It's blocked. Here's Christie, defended by Thompson. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Sengun, no good.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
And Durant with the block.
Affecting the shot right there. The length of Durant, a problem for the offense.
Guarded by Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. Number 1, Houston.
And it was just great watching them be so assertive on the offensive glass. This is a team that trusted in their ability to keep possessions alive last season.
Smith, he's checked in for Houston. Dunn comes in for Eason. Now a timeout called by Houston.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Thompson passes to Smith. Williams against Thompson. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Williams with it. Durant covering. Down low. Lively shot is off.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
For 3, Smith. Thompson passes to Smith. A chance to check out Dallas's upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Monday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming to town.
That game against the Nets, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see lineups get sorted out. Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Defended by Dunn. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Jabari Smith. Dallas shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
At the line for the Mavericks.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. When this game is done, they'll be off to New Orleans as they take on the Pelicans. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Davis, the pass to Christie. Davis down low. Durant's there. Back to Davis. Here's Christie. Again, the miss by Dallas.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
What a throwdown from KD.
Not many bigs can slow down KD once he gets around the rim.
Christie passes it to Davis. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Landale's checked in for the Rockets. Inside, Smith takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Smith's gotten 4 this quarter.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
And there's Thompson on the assist by Smith. And it's a 7-point Rocket lead.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Davis can't hit. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. He's had 4 chances at the line. He's made them all.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
And Dallas making a change here. Washington's checked in. And Davis with the block. Here's Gafford. Soft touch off the glass. Gafford's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
And the 2nd free throw is good. Just 4 seconds left in the 2nd. Fires from way outside. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Rockets ahead, up 5. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
KD, you were so on top.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the 3rd quarter. Here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. Houston found themselves in a close game in the first. They stayed within arm's reach in that opening period. 5 points, their largest deficit. They're playing for each other right now. Selfless basketball. That's all for now.
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. You gotta like what Jabari Smith has done in this one.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half. They've got Klay Thompson, Davis out there with Derek Lively, and it's Christie in at the point. Here's Thompson. That one's good from the corner. Thompson's got his first points of the night.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA. And we might be talking the all-time list here.
And there's the rejection. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Durant, he's checked in for Smith. Mavericks on D. And it's Whitmore missing.
Starting slow in half. 0 for 3 so far.
Davis, the pass to Thompson. Back to Davis. AD doing what he does.
His ability to dominate games is what makes Anthony Davis a top-tier player.
Here's Whitmore. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Rockets lead by 3.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
It's rebounded by Şengün.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
The Rockets lead by 4. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. And, yep, it's good.
You know, the timing Durant had does a nice job. Really excels at pulling up and then stopping on the dime. Straight up, straight down off the dribble and delivering.
That's about as good a job you can do as a defender. Affect the shot and grab and secure the rebound.
If you look at rebounding rate, Tari Eason is one of the best in the NBA, Clark.
Yeah, you think about rate, it basically looks at what percentage of rebounds do you get while you're on the floor. And Eason is prolific in terms of boards per minute, uses his 6'8" frame well, and he's gobbling up rebounds at well under 1 every 3 minutes. That's a lot of heavy lifting there, folks.
And they were top 15 in fewest turnovers. Not a terrible place to be, but somewhere where they can improve.
And they were fantastic protecting the rim last season. The block numbers show it. This was a team that did not give up easy hoops. Mavericks trail by 6. Outside Davis. Back to Lively. And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Houston ball.
The Rockets have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Oh, there's the alley. Outside Durant. The 17-footer. Good. He hits the jumper. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Sweet mid-range jumper for Kevin Durant. He's dialed in wherever he shoots it from.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great activity level on the boards. Impressive. Wow.
Here's Thompson. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Christie. The 3 is up. The offensive rebound. Lively's shot is off. The Rockets lead by 8. To the middle. And it's slammed in by Durant.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
And Dallas calls time here. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
Marshall, he's checked in for Dallas. Williams comes in for Christie. The free throw drops for Williams.
First team foul. Shooting ball.
Good on both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
For Houston, they've gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Here's Whitmore. Count that bucket. And the Rockets lead by 10.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Thompson, no good. The Rockets on offense. They're on a 13-4 run. Durant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
He is one of the longer wings in the game. Durant knows a thing or two about drawing fouls.
And Houston making a change here. Mavericks trail by 11. Here's Thompson. Puts up a deep 3, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Landale's checked in for Houston. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Durant looking around. Davis with a rebound.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
Outside Durant. Eason inside. Marshall's there. And Landale gets it to go. Mavericks trail by 13. Marshall passes to Williams. Here's Davis. Pretty finish in close by Davis.
Watching Davis do work like this is special.
To the paint. Here's Durant. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Durant's got 10 points in the quarter. Thompson passes to Davis. Thompson outside. To the wing on the left. It's hauled in by Houston.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter. To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Here's Flash. Back to Whitmore. Shot clock at 6. 4-3. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got rebound number 11. Pass to Williams. On the wing, Thompson. Here's Marshall. And here is Williams. Thompson passes to Davis. Oh, Davis with a man on him.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Time called here. The Rockets decide to talk it over. Houston making some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. Dunn comes in for Eason. And it's Powell in for Whitmore. A minute 53 left in the third. Flash, the pass to Smith. Doesn't go that time. Mavericks trail by 11. To the inside, Christie. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Flash. And the layup is good off the glass. Flash has got 6.
And you can see Smith has the vision. Now, it'll be interesting to watch that part of his game continue to develop.
On the wing, Thompson. Now covers. Clay busting it up inside.
As his career has developed, Clay has added this to his arsenal, becoming more than just a shooter.
Poke loose. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Here's Marshall, defended by Dunn. Pass to Christie. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's the fast break. Here's Powell. Gafford grabs the miss. Mavericks trail by 11. Thompson passes to Gafford. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Gafford's got his third basket on the night right there. Here's Flash. He's got 6. And no good. To the left side wing. Here's Marshall. Rebounded by Dunn.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
And so it's the Houston Rockets. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Really mucking it up on defense.
The Mavericks.
All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up. Defensive rebounding, a big emphasis for Jason Kidd, and something he'll continue to harp on.
Well, that's the thing. If you start giving it up on the offensive glass, very few things in this game are more deflating.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Then there's Amen Thompson, and it's Powell and a two-guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Ooh, poked away. It's stolen by Washington. Pass to Christie. Şengün with a steal. Here's Whitmore outside. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Rockets lead by 13. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
Washington outside. Thompson outside. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. The shot off that time. Here's Dunn. And Houston, another three.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And he knocks down the first one. And Houston making a change here. Eason's checked in. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Houston leading by 16. Outside Whitmore. It's Thompson, high post. Pass to Smith. Here's the three. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 6th assist of the night. Covered by Smith. From outside the arc. Dallas, no good that time either. And it's Houston's ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. So, Clark, you think the winner of the NBA Cup should be guaranteed an automatic playoff bid?
Man, that's interesting. I think it could make for a more competitive tournament. So if that would be the outcome, then I would be all for it. But what happens if the tournament winner is the #1 seed at the end of the season? I think you'd have to find alternative incentives then.
Not his best night and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Here's Thompson. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
The sheer size of Thompson makes it difficult for defenders to match up well against him.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Gafford. Timeout on the floor. Mavericks.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Christie. Rockets with a rebound. Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Thompson outside. And no good. The dry spell continues. Houston has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. Thompson scanning the floor. Pass to Şengün. Davis with the defensive effort.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Ooh, it's stolen by Eason. Here's Whitmore. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. And Finally, they hit one. Whitmore's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
Nice shot by Christie.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Thompson right side. That one is off. Excellent D there from Davis. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Wide open. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Davis has got 21.
Smart move from the big man to get rid of it there. The defense was closing. Davis let it go.
And here's Eason. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis is
trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Şengün with a steal. Thompson outside. Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, B.A. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
Here's Thompson on the take. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
When he's moving at full speed, Thompson can be really tricky to handle.
Houston leading by 21. Knocked away. Pass to Whitmore. Back to Thompson. They get it again. Şengün with it. Second shot opportunity. Yes. And a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 7 assists in the game. The Mavericks have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this fourth quarter. Davis. Good D by Şengün.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Washington finds Davis. On the wing, Thompson. Count it. The Rockets lead by 21. Whitmore with it. To the middle. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. One constant in the NBA, Clark, the constant movement of players.
Yeah, I think you've got to try to look at the positive side of that, the freedom that players have to play where they choose to play in many cases. I think that's the right of any employee to be able to go where they feel they can best optimize their individual and team situations. I think it allows teams to rebuild on the fly and get competitive more quickly. And I like that aspect of it. I don't like to see it overwhelming a season, but I do like the fact that players have that option and that freedom.
Christie passes to Thompson. The Rockets pull it in. Whitmore's got 5 rebounds tonight. Houston has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth.
Coming out here tonight and making a statement. Really good work all around for the Rockets.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Amen Thompson.
Well, I thought he was their catalyst tonight, guys. Moving the rock, actively looking to set other guys up. Outstanding work.
Christie passes to Washington. And Washington powers it through.
Boy, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get... He's got a little main streak in him, too, which I like.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Thompson. Step back shot. Davis with a rebound. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
The first one falls.
Shooting for Dallas. Glad.
Both good from the line that time. There's 18 seconds left in the game. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Pass to Smith. Powell outside. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks, for Grant Hill.
Clean up the mess, put the ball in my hands. I don't care if you contest. Wake up, put in work, go to sleep. But even in my dreams, I work on my technique. Ay. On a different time, like Protect Philippe. I want janitor engraved on my AP. But competition's in the way. I put in the work to put them away. I don't care about the fame. I'm married to the game. Make them respect the name. In love with the clutch like Dane. Ready for fire and rain. Glory comes after pain. It's only me at the gym. I feel like the janitor. It's only me in the stool. I feel like the janitor. When all the lights are dim, I'm like the janitor. For all the work I do, I'm like the janitor. Janitor time. 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 Janitor time.
Wait a minute, get it how you live it. 10 toes in when we standing on business. I'm a big underground methods, top notch. Get the most, not the lesser. Straight terror, product of your errors. Pushing culture, baby, got that product you can measure. Trendsetter, the one who get the swerving while I'm bumping Project Petter. Yeah, rolling through the city with the big dogs. Loyal with me, we ain't got a call. Silly on silent, put the product in the loud. That's how you make the money pop for everyone involved. And if you don't deserve a cut, then we gon' Baba got me looking proper every single time. Fresh pig getting yo, you ain't walking out what we on. And you know I got it, boy, for the ones who gone. R.I.P.'s in your memory, we carry on. When I do, they will not me not what I want. Pour my ashes in the river, y'all. That's how we knowin' that the flow about to carry on. See, immortality's a fallacy, I prove 'em wrong. The Southern family gon' carry me the way beyond. Anything you've ever known, anything you've done. They ask me how you get like this, how you live like this. Why you worry about it? Get up on my, get up out the way. What you think this is? And we ain't worried about it. Why she skirt the way? They ask me how you get like this, how you live like this. Why you worry about it? Get up on my, by the way. What you think this is? And we ain't worried about you. Watch me skirt the whip, yeah, swerving. Moving to the money like it's urgent. Hands on God, so I'm in it like a surgeon. The skin color like worldwide sign, and we face closed curtains. I hear you, nothing ever certain. Only thing that's promised is that promises are broken. Yeah, so we finding ways to cope it. Only thing I'm breaking is yeah, baby girl. Snuck it in inside the hoodie, now we turning out your buggy. Yeah, it's cool, I used to fight the bullies, now I guess some things don't leave me fully. They try and push me, then they try and pull me. Better when I budge, if you doubt it, then the profits as a profit when you know what's coming next, like ooh.
Yeah, baby girl. Snuck it in inside the hoodie, now we turning out your buggy. Yeah, it's cool, I used to fight the bullies, now I guess some Money on my mind, we gon' run it up.
I'm finna go. She want me to treat her like, so I'm finna go. Throw it back, shawty, toss it up. She a boss, but I'm finna boss her up. Break her with that, call him up. She left him cause I'm finna. I feel like Beyonce, I'm finna upgrade you. Damn good, put in work on you. Buy you new things, put some on you. Brand new, put the brand new. I could change your whole life. Busy baby, put that on ice. We get by. I be the rest of her friends always off. I'm finna treat you like fab. Go ahead and throw it in the bag. Throw your whole closet out. We don't need it in the house.